I'm 81 years old, and I need to tell you something that's been weighing on me for decades. Something I wish someone had told me when I was your age before I made all the mistakes I can't undo. My name is Henry Cartwright. I've been on this earth for 8 decades, and I've buried my wife, my younger brother, my best friend from childhood, and more people than I care to count. And through all of it, I've learned one truth that keeps me up at night. We think we're living when we're actually just existing, and by the time we figure out the difference, it's too late to do anything about it. Let me tell you, when I first learned this lesson, not at 70, not at 60, but at 28 years old, and it's taken me 53 years to truly understand what that moment was trying to tell me. It was 1972, June 15th. My brother Robert's wedding day. He was marrying a woman named Sarah, and he'd asked me to be his best man, but I almost didn't go. I had a medical shift I'd picked up for the overtime. We needed the money, or at least, I thought we did. My wife Jane convinced me to skip the shift. She said, "Henry, it's your brother's wedding. The money can wait." I went. I stood beside Robert. I gave a toast, and 3 weeks later, he was dead. Car accident on his honeymoon. Both of them gone instantly. I stood at his funeral and made myself a promise. I promised I would never again choose money or work over the people I loved. I promised I would be present, intentional, grateful for every moment. Then life got busy again. Jane and I had our son David in 1974, our son Lucas in 1977. I went back to work. We bought a bigger house, built a comfortable life. I told myself I was honoring Robert's memory by living fully, but I wasn't. Not really. Because here's what nobody tells you about tragedy. It doesn't permanently transform you. It shakes you awake for a while. But then slowly, gradually, you fall back asleep. You start thinking you have time again. You start postponing things. You start taking people for granted. And that slow slide back into complacency. That's the real tragedy. I worked as a physician for 38 years. Good career. Helped a lot of people, worked my way up to head of department, but that pride came at a cost I didn't understand until it was too late. Jane would try to talk to me when I got home from my shifts. She'd want to tell me about her day, about how she was feeling, and I'd be exhausted, still mentally at the hospital, thinking about patients and schedules. I'd say, "Can we talk later? I just need to sit for a minute." But later never came. The kids would want me to play with them, to help with homework, to listen to their stories, and I'd say, "Daddy's tired. Sweetie, tomorrow." Okay. Jane died in 2016, heart attack. She was 72 years old. We'd been married 46 years. 46 years, and I spent so much of it being too tired, too busy, too stressed to really see her. After she died, I found a box in her closet, letters she'd written but never sent, pages and pages of a woman I thought I knew completely but didn't. In one letter dated 1995, she wrote, "I miss Henry, even though he's right here. He's always thinking about the hospital, about everything except us. I know his work is important. I just wish I was important, too." That sentence broke something in me that will never heal. Because she was important. She was everything, but I didn't show her that. I assumed she knew. I assumed our marriage was solid enough that I didn't need to tend to it. I was wrong. My son Lucas is 48 now. We talk every couple weeks, see each other maybe 4 times a year. Pleasant conversation, surface level, but we're not close. He told me once that he doesn't remember me being around much growing up. He remembers me being at work, or exhausted from work, or getting ready for work. He said, "Dad, I know you sacrificed, but I would have traded the nice house for you just being there." He said it gently, not trying to hurt me, but it hurt anyway. My son David is 51. He calls on holidays, sends cards for my birthday. Beautiful, but distant. Last Christmas, he brought his teenage son, Ethan, to visit, and I watched Ethan ignore him the same way my kids must have felt ignored by me. He was on his phone the whole time. After Ethan went to bed, David said, "I don't know how to reach him. He's right here, but he's not really here." I'm 81 years old now. My body hurts. My hands shake. I forget things. I know I don't have much time left. And what haunts me isn't the things I did. It's all the things I didn't do. I didn't sit with Jane on the porch like she wanted to. I didn't go to David's soccer games because I was working weekends. I didn't help Lucas with his college essays because I had a double shift. Here's what I know now that I wish I'd known at 30, at 40, at 50. The moments that matter aren't the big ones. They're not weddings or graduations or promotions. You'll think about Tuesday morning, when your wife made you coffee and you actually sat down to drink it with her, instead of rushing out the door. You'll think about that Saturday, when your kids wanted to build a fort and you said yes. Instead of worrying about the mess, you'll think about the walk you didn't take because you were too busy. You'll think about all the times someone you loved was reaching for you and you were looking the other way. Those moments, the ordinary, unremarkable moments when you could have been present but weren't, those are the ones that will haunt you. I see young fathers now stressed and exhausted, trying to do everything perfectly, working full-time, raising kids, keeping the house clean, being everything to everyone. And I want to tell them, stop. Just stop. Your kids don't need a perfect house. They need you to sit on the floor and play with them. Your partner doesn't need expensive gifts. They need you to put your phone down and listen. Your career will survive if you leave work on time, but your relationships won't survive your constant absence. I thought working extra shifts meant I loved my family more. I thought providing a comfortable life was the same as being present. It's not. My grandson Ethan is 16 now. Last time he visited, he spent the whole time on his phone scrolling, texting, taking pictures of himself. I didn't say anything because what's the point? That's what I want to save you from. That regret. Not the regret of big mistakes, but the regret of simple absence, of being in the room, but not really there, of having the conversation, but not really listening, of going through the motions while your mind is somewhere else. I have a friend, Martin. He's 79. He lost his wife last year. He said something that stuck with me. He said, "Henry, the worst part isn't that she's gone. The worst part is realizing how many times I was with her, but not really with her. She's been gone a year, but I've been losing her for decades." That's the truth nobody wants to hear. You're not going to lose the people you love in one dramatic moment. You're going to lose them slowly, in all the moments you're not paying attention. And by the time you realize what's happening, it's too late to get those moments back. I'm not telling you to quit your job or abandon your responsibilities. I'm saying pay attention to what you're sacrificing and why. I'm saying the people you love won't be here forever, and neither will you. Your father, if he's still alive, call him today, not tomorrow. Today, because I am someone's father and I can tell you exactly what he's doing right now. He's sitting somewhere thinking about all the calls that don't come, all the visits that get postponed, and he tells himself it's okay that everyone has their own lives, but it breaks his heart a little more each day. Last week, I was looking through old photo albums. There's a picture from 90, all of us at the beach. The kids wanted me to go swimming with them, but I said I was too tired. I sat on the blanket reading a medical journal while they played. When I look at that picture now, I can see the distance in my eyes. I was there, but I wasn't really there. I have hundreds of photos like that, physically present, mentally absent. That's my legacy. Don't do what I did. Don't wait until everyone you love is gone to realize you should have loved them better when they were here. Put down your phone, close your laptop. Stop whatever task seems so urgent and just be with the people you love. I'm Henry Cartwright. I'm 81 years old. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and share your story in the comments.